ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Trigger Warning Radio. I am your host, the Kaiju Conservative. Now, there's been something about this whole MAGA bomber bomb scare thing that's been bugging the ever-living crap out of me all day, folks. Actually, there's more than a couple of things. There's more than just one thing that's been bugging me about this, but the thing that's been bugging me the most is something that I couldn't put my finger on until just recently. My last episode, I told you all about how I was 100% certain that this whole quote-unquote bombing campaign is nothing more than an elaborate hoax designed by the Democrats. And I don't mean elaborate as in the way the bombs were constructed. I mean elaborate as in, the amount of bombs that were sent out, the fact that they were all discovered about the same time, and so on and so forth. Technically speaking, the bombs look like they could have been built by any fifth grader, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. No, the thing that's been bugging me the most out of this are the pictures of the bomb that Jim Acosta tweeted out, and that were tweeted out as an exclusive by NBC, and these pictures, I mean, if you've been paying attention, you've seen the pictures already. You've got the bomb out of the envelope that it was quote unquote mailed in, no postage stamp or anything like that on it, so it obviously was not mailed. But you've got the bomb sitting on what looks like a break room table next to the envelope, and you've got a container of Clorox wipes next to it for I guess perspective, to show you how big the bomb was or something like that. Now this bomb that was sent to CNN has been described by multiple sources, law enforcement included, as a fully functional, active, live bomb. So who the hell was taking pictures of it? How the fuck did anybody get a picture that close of a live, active bomb? That's what I want to know, folks. I want to know who took the damn bomb picture. And I did research this. I did actually try and find a source for the pictures, and I couldn't do it. Multiple mainstream media outlets, foreign and domestic, by the way, are carrying these pictures. Multiple news outlets, left and right, are carrying these pictures and plastering them all over the place. And not one person named the source of the pictures. Not a damn one. Now, isn't that kind of an important detail, ladies and gentlemen, when you've got these pictures going around of this supposedly live, active bomb that could go off at any moment and kill people? Who the hell sticks around long enough to take a fucking picture? Moreover, who's the law enforcement officer that allowed that person in there to take a picture? I fully admit, I am not a law enforcement officer at all. I have absolutely zero experience with that particular field, but I have watched a lot of Law and Order, ladies and gentlemen, and even in Law and Order, every episode of Law and Order that involves a bomb of some kind, they don't let anybody near that fucking thing except the bomb squad. And I imagine that would be the case in real life, too. I would imagine if you find a bomb, or something that could possibly be a bomb, and you're a law enforcement officer, your first act is going to be to clear the goddamn area of every single civilian present. You're not going to let people go up to the bomb and remove it from a package, number one, because that could set the whole damn thing off. That right there, whoever took the bomb out of the package is a fucking idiot. Number one. Especially if it's a live active bomb. But you're not going to let them, after having opened the bomb, you're not going to let them sit there and take pictures of something that could go off at any moment. Hell, you're not even going to be in the same room as that thing. So here's a couple of questions that we need to ask, folks. And in all of the coverage that I've seen of this, I have not seen anybody asking these questions. Question number one. Who took the picture of the bomb. We can assume it was probably a CNN reporter since it was, delivered to the CNN offices in New York. However, NBC, when they tweeted it, billed it as an exclusive. So why is NBC scooping CNN? Is it part of a cover up? Are they trying to cover up the fact that the picture came from CNN itself? Are they trying to act like the picture came from a law enforcement officer? So if it did come from a law enforcement officer, let's assume that there's not a reporter out there brazen enough or dumb enough to take a picture of a live active bomb. So let's assume the picture came from a law enforcement officer. Number one, goes back to my first question, who the fuck is letting this person take pictures of an unexploded active bomb that could go off at any point in time? Was it an FBI agent? Was it an NYPD officer? Was it a bomb squad officer? Who the hell knows? We need to find that out, though. And having taken said picture, why is this picture being released? That's the big question here, I think, folks. Out of the three or four questions I just asked, I think that is the biggest question. Why are we plastering this picture of this bomb all over social media and all over the internet and all over cable news? Yeah, it's a big story. It's a great ratings grabber, but it is a photo of an unexploded bomb in an active police investigation. This investigation has now been compromised because of that picture. So what happens if we get a copycat bomb sent to anybody? Whether it's, right or left. What happens if we get a copycat? Is the picture is the person that took this picture going to be responsible for any copycat bombs that show up? I think they absolutely should be held responsible. We need to find out who took this picture. We need to find out why it was allowed to be taken. And I think we already know why the picture was put out there, folks. I think we already know that, even though this is an active police investigation, an active terror investigation. Let's just use the left's language on this one. They're calling it a terrorist attack. Fine. This is an active terror investigation that has now been compromised, folks. And I think we know exactly why. I think the reason why goes back to what I told you last episode, the fact that this is a false flag operation put out by the Democrats in order to try and save their skins in November. November is looking extremely shaky for the Democrats. Day by day, it's looking more and more like the Republicans are going to not only hold the House, but probably gain seats in the Senate and possibly the House as well. It's looking very horrible for them, and Democrats, none of their October surprises have worked, so less than 2 weeks before the election, what do? They mail bombs to themselves, and then, they just happen to tweet out pictures of an unexploded bomb as well. This is all being done to further the narrative that Republicans are violent, that Republicans are evil, that Trump supporters are extreme, and that they are going to get people killed, and it is all being done in order to influence the elections in the next few weeks. Bet on it. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments section below. Did the fact that these pictures are out there bother you as much as it bothered me? Let me know what you think. As always, if you liked what you heard, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Both those things help me out quite a bit, and I will see you all next time.